Hello, we're live.
That was pretty intense.
Yeah, that was one that I kept looking at that roller coaster and thinking, should I? No. Every time I looked at it, I was like, I was no way I'm going to do well on that thing, so I'm not going to do it.
That was intensity from yesterday. There's some pretty intense things today too, huh?
Yeah. I saw you today down at the courthouse.
How long were we there? 3.5 hours?
It went longer than I thought it was going.
Way longer. Way
longer.
So, I know everybody. Tonight they want to know. They want to know what happened with court. I mean, I've gotten so many messages, so many messages. Everybody wants to know what's going on with court and all of that. I basically what I would tell everybody is just stay tuned. I jumped in. I told Conky beforehand. I said, "Hey, I'm going to jump in tonight because I know everybody wants to know what's going on with court. But then I'm going to have to jump out. I'm not doing well, and you guys see this much of my life, and the reality is there's this much, and there's some major stressors in my life right now, and have been, and there's cause and effect. The effect of that is massive panic and anxiety attacks, which started in my life probably 4 or 5 years ago. Never had them before that. So I'm not doing well tonight. And I really never talk about this stuff anyway, but I just wanted to come in to go, hey, this is real. This is live. I'm not doing well. There's way too much stressors in my life right now. Court did happen. You might get a video tomorrow. Honestly, at this point, I seriously doubt you're going to get a video even this week in regards to it. So I'm pretty much in a nutshell. That's court happened. I'll get you an update on court when I can. And I'm going to bow out tonight and just go, tonight's not a good night for me. I have a major meeting in the morning that I have major homework to do, and I'm in the middle of working on that. It was the next thing in the priority on the list, and hopefully that will help tonight as well. So with that being said,
Hales. Jeremy.
Take it away, fellas.
Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
Jeremy. I just want to say, I love you, brother.
Appreciate it.
I'm always there for you, man. And I'll be. I went today, and I put out a video today about. But he gave me something for you, so he's got a little challenge for you. So I'm gonna have to see you and give that to you. Look at my face all red. I'm driving right now. I'm almost home, so I'm gonna cut out because I got to drive home. But I'll be back on in a minute, Conky, in about 4 minutes.
Okay, sounds good, Jeremy.
And Jeremy, like I said, my prayers are with you, brother. Love you, man.
Appreciate it. There's a lot.
Same here, Jeremy.
Way too much stress right now.
Anything you need, day or night, you know my number.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right. Good night, man. All right, so we're going to start with Jeremy. Are you going, or Robert? You're fading out. I think Rob's going to go home and jump back on in a minute.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm going to jump back on. Yeah, I'll be jumping on. I'm almost home. I'm like 2 minutes away. Crazy day as always. Yeah. How's your day, Conky?
I spent my day in most of it in Worcester today. Worcester. Yeah.
Where'd you spend most of your day yesterday?
Huh? Oh, my day yesterday.
Where'd you spend most of your day yesterday?
Most of my day yesterday in Sandusky.
Sandusky.
You didn't see the? Did you see the intro to the show?
I did not see the intro to the show.
You know what? I'm going to, just for you. I'll show it again. I'll show it again later when you get home. I'll show it to you again. But it was a
perfect
clip from yesterday. But I'm going to take a minute and say thank you to Mary Franklin for the $5 super chat. She says, "Howdy, AA guys." Well, howdy, Mary. And then I'm going to go down and we're going to say thank you to a couple more. And I hope I didn't lose them already. Oh, there's one. from Michelle. Says, prayers, Jeremy, we love you. Thank you, Michelle. And Bugs Adventures, get feeling better, Jeremy. Understand the stress. Yeah, it. I'm not going to go into it. Jeremy went far enough into it for himself and what he wanted to reveal, as far as how his life's going and everything. I think he just needs. Dare I say, a vacation. But yeah, he's a good guy. We all love him and we all wish him the best. But we've got Debbie says, Conky, how do we help Jeremy? Well, yeah,
Pray,
that's it. Just pray for him. And it's just a stress thing. You know what I mean? It's like you said, you don't see all the stress that goes behind everything. What this woman did to Jeremy is really taking its toll on him, and he just needs a night off. But
there's always more to people's lives than you know.
Yeah, Rob, we're only getting about everything. How close are you to home right now?
I'll see you in a minute.
I think he said in his driveway. Yeah, it looks like he's getting out of the car. So we should get a better signal on Rob here in a minute. But, oh, there he went. It's just me. I will try to entertain you as best I can until he gets on. And we actually had a lot of fun yesterday. We went to Cedar Point, and you probably saw Jeremy's video today of the event. And I'm going to refer to my thing there in the corner right there where it says Conky did not pass out. I did not pass out at Cedar Point yesterday, guys. I rode those rides like a rock star. That's all I've got to say. And I was putting together my video that I did at Cedar Point earlier. There's a lot of editing to do because of the way I wanted to put my video together. There's a lot of it's just going to take me all night to edit it, but I will try to get it up so you guys can see it tomorrow. And Silver Wheel sends another $5 super chat. We appreciate that. Silver Wheel says, just promise to check up on him later, please. We will. Yeah, there's not. I kind of feel sorry for Jeremy because there's not, 6 or 8 hours go by before he doesn't hear from either me, Guapo, or Rob. So, maybe sometimes we pester him, but, I don't know what the best way to put it. I consider Jeremy a brother. You know what I mean? I'm not really that close to my own family, so to speak. So I consider my friends my family, and I consider Guapo, Rob, and Jeremy all my brothers. I really no other way to say it. But yeah, we did have a lot of fun yesterday. We were up there we got there about 10-ish, a little after 10. I parked at Rob's warehouse. I didn't tell Rob this, but I parked at his warehouse, and we drove up from there, and then we spent a really good part of the day there yesterday, and then we went to Quaker Steak and Lube and had some dinner, and then came home. We didn't get home until like 11 o'clock, and I was a special kind of tired when I got home. I was so tired I didn't have time to be tired. I was tired and worn out and sore. So I basically just came home, let the dog out for a few minutes, hit the pillow, and it was just really weird, being so tired and still taking like 3 minutes to get to sleep. And then the worst part was I got up yesterday morning at 6 o'clock so that we could meet Jeremy at 9 up at Rob's place. And I left the alarm on my phone. So 6 o'clock this morning, my alarm is going off. And I wanted to throw the phone through something. I don't know what I wanted to throw through, but it was in the living room charging. So I had to get up, walk out to the living room, shut the alarm off. By that time, the dog's up, barking at me for breakfast. So the first one up has to feed the dog. And if you make the mistake of getting up, anytime after the sun comes up, if you make the mistake of getting up and not feeding the dog, forget it. You're not laying back down for anything. She'll just hound you and bark at you. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Noreen. There. It's true. Yeah. Okay. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I won't say that I didn't pass out later when I hit the pillow, but I did not pass out at the park. And what's neat is, at the park, how should I put this? We all we were a little malleable with the rules in that, Cedar Point will tell you you're not supposed to film on the rides. Well, so Noreen was filming the bumper cars from the side, which was kind of fun. Kind of felt bad she couldn't get on the ride with us, but we wanted that, especially, and we didn't want anybody interrupting us from filming that. So let's see who we have in the chat, because I'm probably ignoring a lot of people. Unfortunately, I can't do two things at once, so sometimes I can't talk and read the chat at the same time without making it obvious that I'm trying to read something, and it gives me this distracted thing. But
baby, I'm back.
Oh yeah,
Blame it all on me.
You're a lot clearer now than you were before.
On my phone, I'm sorry.
So do you think we'll see Guapo tonight? That's the first order of business. Will he be late as usual? Will he not show up like he didn't show up yesterday? Going on there.
That's a tough one. I wouldn't put money on either. I'm not a betting man, but if I was.
I thought for sure Guapo was going to show up yesterday late, but I thought he was going to show up. And then Pam Albert, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. This is Rob. I grew up in Baraboo, Wisconsin, home of the Ringling Brothers Circus.
Yes, I did get the circus stuff today. I went to one of the Ron's house, guys. You guys might know him as the Green Monster. And he follows all of us here. And if he's on the chat today, hello, Green Monster out there. And got to spend time with him. And I love meeting. He needed some help. Unfortunately, he actually died. And paramedics brought him back. And he said, Rob, I was walking across the bridge. Next thing I know, I remember there was a paramedic on top of me, and they switched. And I guess they were probably performing CPR on him. And then next thing he knows, he woke up in the hospital. And he decided it's time to get rid of his collection. He doesn't want to leave that stress on somebody else. And we made a deal, helping him out. I'm going to put it on consignment for him and give him top dollar for stuff he has. And everybody out there, watch the video today. Unbelievable stuff. Mickey Mantle autographed baseball, one of the items with the certification of authenticity. We got baseball cards from the 1950s and 60s and comic books. And I mean, there's all kind of stuff, all kind of great collectibles, all kind of great things, and ship it all over the place. So, hey, KT Treasures, we got Huntsman, Pexby, Debbie, Kathy, Adventures with the Hudsons. Hello, Bonnie, Lisa. Hello. Grandma Jay. Hello. And the guy had an awesome collection, and and I'm happy to help him out. Hello, Steven down there.
So let me ask you this: Did he say that when he died and came back that's one of the thoughts that he had?
It was second sense.
Huh?
I'm just joking. He said it was second sense was the first thing he thought of. No, I'm just joking. No, he just realized it's time to get rid of this because. He says, I'm going to die. And we all come to that realization, and you just don't know when that's going to happen. And any of us could obviously die any second. And I don't want to get morbid on this, but, my line of work is, usually I'm dealing with people that are downsizing, getting to the end of their life or their life past. And then I'm dealing with the family on the next, and some people, I've seen people pass away and they left their families with messes, ladies and gentlemen, huge, huge messes that, they were always going to get taken care of, and they never did. My father, he was one of them, to be honest with you. He had a huge mess. If I died, man, you see my bill in Conky, I'd leave everyone with a huge mess.
Yeah, that mess. Are you kidding me? Thank you for the $5 super chat, Carol. So I'd like to say that I feel super close to the four of you guys. Prayers for Jeremy. I'm glad. Yeah, we're all from Ohio. And Michael's saying Hudson's hope you had a great anniversary. So it must be Adventures with the Hudson's. Is it a wedding anniversary?
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. People ask us how long I've been married to Noreen, and it's like 30-some. Well, I better get this right. I think it's like 32 years now.
How long was he married to Noreen after he said it wrong?
32 years, yeah, because I can do my math in my head now. So it's a math. I remember when we got married. It's a math thing. I'm just trying to add in my head. There's the years. So don't yell at me for that.
HD Sean Goodman, Liz Barnes, Storage Brats, hello, regular barbecue guy. What's up? Pam, Kathy, Adam, and yes, Debbie again. I'll say hello, Karen, Granny, Lana. Man, awesome stuff this week, guys. I mean, obviously we got to go to Cedar Point yesterday. And I don't know if you guys seen my short today, a little 15-second short. It was 10, 12 seconds short. What the Hales and I think we're talking about. Oh, you want to see the short today? Did you see the short today, Conky?
Well, you show me that short, and then I'll show you the intro that I did to this video real quick. But I'm going to full screen you. Hang on. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I gotta find. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, full screen me, Conky.
Full screen you.
This is the short today. Oh, hold on. The volume's down again. Hold on.
What the Hales? Where's Conky? He passed out. Did he pass out again?
Oh, come on.
So he can pass out? Yeah. Well, I guess check it off the bucket list. That's pass out there at Cedar Point, too. Good idea.
So that was my the short of the day.
Rosie's Random Treasures, thank you for the $5 super chat. I'll be here just packing. She's probably packing stuff she sold in her Wednesday night sales. All right, I'm going to show you real quick the intro, since you probably missed it. A lot of people here might have missed it. The intro to the video that's live. And arms down, head back, and hold on. And
if you guys don't know what that's, the Top Thrill Dragster. It is 420 feet tall. Yes, Guapo, 420 feet tall. And this roller coaster is now the second tallest roller coaster in the world, according to what I looked up yesterday. That's what the tallest one now is in New Jersey. Maybe that might be in the U.S., but the tallest one now is in New Jersey. But that's the second tallest roller coaster in the world. And it goes 20 miles per hour, Conky, or something?
Oh, yeah, I think it took off at 120 miles an hour. You're going 120 miles an hour before you start going up the hill. And there's from that, now in my video that I release, I'm going to try to release it tomorrow. You'll hear the sound that you hear from further down the track as it takes off. And it's a really neat whooshing sound. You didn't really get it from where I filmed that part of it. But yeah, the whole time I'm looking at that thing, no, I'm not getting on it. Nope.
I took two of my guys that work for me, Silent Shane, Magic Mike. I took them. My family were there for half the day. And Silent Shane's never been to Cedar Point, and Magic Mike hasn't been there for over 20 years, and they were afraid to go on a lot of stuff, but I got them to go on some roller coasters.
Yeah, I hadn't been there for 29. It'll be 29 years since I've been there on Labor Day, before, yesterday. So it's been way too long since I've been there.
And if anyone hasn't ever been there, if you love roller coasters, that's the roller coaster capital of the world right there, Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio. And they're celebrating 150 years. It's actually 151 years, but we won't talk about that right now. But the 150th anniversary. And I actually have photos of Cedar Point. Remember, Conky, I told you I got to find those. I know where they're at. I will have to grab them before the end of the thing. You got to remind me. I have a photo of Cedar Point, I think, from 1920.
Are you you have them where you can get to them, or you know where they are?
I do know where they are.
Oh, good. Okay.
So I'll have to. So, yeah, my make-believe wife, Debbie, was there. And my make-believe two kids.
I didn't see any of your kids or your wife.
You did not see them. That's true, Conky, because they're invisible. Instead of visible friends, I have an invisible family.
My invisible friends is right here.
Yeah, here's my wife. I got 28 kids. They're all come here, kids.
Yeah. all gathered around him.
Yeah.
It's funny, they're invisible because you can still see the Joker behind you.
Oh man.
Michael keeps saying who crashed the gator?
Who crashed the gator? Who passed out?
Well, I can tell you I didn't pass out.
Well, Conky, who crashed the gator? You know who crashed it.
Well, if one of us had to pass out and one of us had to crash the gator, maybe we should stop talking about this.
Yeah, Storage Legends. Where is he at?
Yeah, well, maybe that's the one that did everything. Maybe he passed out and crashed the gator both.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's not here to defend himself, so it's easy.
I can tell you this. The clip we're going to play on the way out, if Guapo never makes it to the live, you'll at least see him in the clip that we play on the way out.
And guys, I totally forgot. We bought those storage units last week at Public Storage.
Oh, speaking of the devil.
Hey.
Yeah, baby. Hey, Guapo. Here's a trivia question for you.
Where the hell's this Jeremy?
Here's a trivia question for you.
What?
How tall is the top thrill dragster?
It's
Cedar Point.
250. No, not 1,000, right?
No, it's a number you would like better than that.
400.
Number you know well.
420 feet.
There you go.
It's like it's a number you would like a little better than that. That's so funny, man. That's crazy. So what? So who rode the dragster?
Nobody.
Nobody?
I want to go, but nobody wants to go with me. My kids are afraid of it. My kids are afraid of it. Okay. My two workers are afraid of it. Jeremy didn't want to go on it.
Dude, Jeremy didn't want to go on it. Was he scared?
Dude, everyone's scared of the top thrill dragster. It like lasts 10 seconds. I don't even know. It's like you get shot off 120 miles per hour, go up a hill, come back down. It's over.
That's funny. Hello, everybody in the chat.
But Jeremy has gone on it before. I have gone on it before. So to our defense, we've both been on it before.
That's so funny, man.
I just decided not to go on it.
I couldn't make it, man. I had so much to do. I got a lot of stuff done, though. Honestly.
We got you 5 subscribers, bro.
Did you?
Subscribe to Storage Legends.
We're like subscribe to Storage Legends.
We're at 13K.
All right. Woo!
I just hit 7K tonight. I think
you were hit 7K, Conky?
Just hit 7.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm on my way to the big 5 digits, the 10K.
So where the hell's this Jeremy?
Sean Goodman wants to know if you can explain to him what 420 means. The Sean Goodman.
Sean Goodman.
I mean, I think it originated from didn't Method Man and Redman make that up or something?
From what I heard, it was a bunch of high school kids in California that would meet together at 420 to participate in an herbal-like substance.
Okay. See, I didn't know any of that until I met you guys.
Oh, no, a vegetable green-like substance. That's what I meant to say.
Jeremy is not feeling well. Is he not feeling well tonight?
No, he was on for a few, yeah.
He was on earlier.
Oh, was he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were late as usual, so you missed it.
Oh.
He even sang the Guapo song twice, hoping that you would be here.
Yeah,
he added new lyrics to it.
Did he sing the Guapo song? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. These guys, man.
So it's a Guapo.
Yeah. Well, be like a Guapo.
So I bought 2 storage units, guys, and I'm going there tomorrow.
What was your purchase price? And I heard that you're doing Sussons here soon, huh?
Tuesday. I got a live storage auction. If anyone wants to meet the auctioneer extraordinaire, I'm sure Jeremy will be there. Conky will probably be there. Storage Legends will probably be there. Yeah.
Oh, the Sussex, yeah.
So
heck yeah, it's on a Tuesday. Yeah,
this Tuesday coming up, 10 or 11:15. All right, what do you have? 59.75, 100 gold, 175, not 2 gold, not 2, not 275, 3 and a quarter, not 3, not 375. Everybody all buying it now. What are you going to give her now? And I'll be selling, auctioning away, guys. And it's going to be, who knows? You never know what's going to show up in a storage unit. You might get $50,000 worth of collectibles, comic books. You might get a bunch of rocks and sticks. You don't know. That's the amazing thing about it. Where's that picture of the rocks?
You want to see
Conky?
it?
Can everybody here do the rock like eyebrow?
What?
I could do the Elvis.
Oh, you want to see the picture of the rocks in the back of my truck? Now, keep in mind, this truck, from where I'm standing and taking this picture, all the way up to the front of the truck where you see
full screen you, Conky.
Yeah, I was gonna say full screen yourself, Conky. What are you doing?
12 feet.
Full screen it. There you go.
12 feet of rock.
Now, this was in the unit I was bidding against Jeremy against.
I was bidding against Jeremy against.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say it twice, but yes, it was so nice. I said it twice.
It was so nice. He said it twice.
I bid. Jeremy and I went in the unit for 500. Even though I put another bid in at 525, they didn't hear me. They sold it to Jeremy, and people were like, "Why are you guys bidding against each other?" I like the unit. Jeremy liked the unit. We were bidding. We both like the unit.
I've got to offer some behind the scenes here, okay?
Okay, tell us about the behind the scenes.
Because apparently they told Jeremy that it was a great unit, that he had to buy it. And they told him a little bit of the backstory, which I believe he mentioned in his video about the, having some issues. So Jeremy buys the unit. And where they're loading up, throwing all these rocks in my dump truck, it's a 10 by 10 unit that filled my dump truck like you just saw and completely filled his 20-foot trailer. Okay?
No way.
Yeah.
All right.
It filled his whole 20-foot trailer?
All the way to the back.
What was in it? Rocks?
No, all the rocks went in my dump truck. It was just all the other garbage filled his trailer. But here's the fun part. Several times the employees were coming back and saying, "Oh, this was a great unit. This rock here, if you went to buy that, it'd be $300. Tell us how much the rocks were worth.
No way.
That's why they told Jeremy to buy the unit.
Because they thought the rocks were worth money.
No.
Now, here's another behind the scenes. Let me tell you guys.
Oh my gosh, no way.
The unit, Jeremy, it was at $100 on this unit. Okay. There's a tarp. You guys watch the video. There's a tarp. You can't see. I can see a toolbox. There's all this stuff hanging from the ceiling, tools and all kind of other stuff. And it's at $100. And I'm like, man, this unit's too good to go for just $100. I got a bid on this unit. And I seen the toolbox and I thought it was a standing rolling toolbox. And I'm like, man, this whole unit might be low. I mean, it was packed full of stuff. And there's a tarp hiding half the stuff. So you're like, man, it might be really good stuff. Why would you put a tarp to hide your stuff? Oh, he was sleeping in the unit. That's why he had the tarp up. So I bid on the unit, and then Jeremy goes, "Rob, this unit's all garbage. Don't bid on it. $150." And I'm like, okay. And I bid again. He's like, "Rob, it's all garbage." Then he bids again. And I'm like, why does he keep bidding on the unit and tell me it's all garbage? He must know something, because I know he's big friends with the managers there. It might be a really good unit. So that's why I kept bidding on it, And I saw the toolbox. I'm figuring, man, it's probably loaded with tools. They probably know something about this guy. Something's going on here.
Thanks, Best Eddie. Okay, that's an explanation of the thing.
Nice.
But
like that fast Edizo.
So what would you have done with all those rocks? Now, I think somebody was saying something about my dump truck. It is a dump truck. I'll be able to do this and get all the rocks out. But what would you have done with all those rocks?
Myself?
Yeah.
Well, I have a catapult at my building. And I launch them. I put it on my third floor of my building, and I shoot it towards downtown. I'm joking, people.
How would you have gotten those rocks? What would you have done?
To be honest with you, I don't know. Jeremy already told me my employees would have quit.
Yeah, dude. Oh, my gosh.
He said, I talked to Patience and Christian yesterday, okay? They go, "Rob, you don't understand. Nothing was in a box. Everything was just loose. It was, and then like everything was wrapped up, and they unwrap it. It was a rock."
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. They were wrapping rocks in vintage T-shirts.
Yeah.
No,
wait, you got Guapo's attention.
Well, I mean, no, I'm serious. They were wrapping rocks.
They were.
And we had to cut the T-shirts off the rock to get the rock in the truck, and we just threw the shirts away. I mean, they weren't any good, but
That doesn't.
I brought home a laptop bag, and it was full of crystal, which we're going to auction off in our auction. Fine crystal glasses and rocks, all packed in the same little case.
It was ridiculous. Yeah, I told him, you could probably sell the rocks to landscaping company.
Did he have court today?
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
That's why he's not here. He's at last stress court, dealing with all those rocks and sticks.
I haven't talked to him, and I didn't get a chance to make the Cedar Point trip. So, yeah, I haven't really checked in. So,
well, the good thing is, Christian, he said, Guapo's not coming. I'm going to be like Guapo. The Christian's like, I'm going to be like Guapo. I will lose my phone. Oh. So he lost his phone yesterday on a ride.
Shattered the back of the phone. Just shattered it to pieces.
Did you hear about that, Guapo?
What?
Jeremy's employee lost his phone on one of the rides. Yeah.
Wait, lost
his phone? No, luckily he had both phones in his pocket, his phone and Jeremy's phone, and his phone fell out, not Jeremy's.
Oh my God.
I was like, if it was Jeremy's, that would have added more stress to the case.
No way.
It was all bad though. It was so that was a whole nother aspect of the Cedar Point, trip. And then they had they didn't have the credit card, everything was in the phone case, I think, or something.
Right, these were in the phone case.
It was all bad. But it ended up happening. It turned out good.
Hey, what's up, Black Widow? Yeah, so man, I gotta say, I'm sorry I missed the trip, the Cedar Point trip.
It was a good time.
But this is what I got done. I got a chance to sort and separate everything from the tool unit that I attempted to restorage the left. You guys are gonna see that in the episode tomorrow. I got all the weeds and edged all my yard. So you got to see it, Rob, when you come over. There's all the weeds are completely gone outside. All the totes and all the tables, they're no longer on the right. They're like next to the garage, behind the garage, out of sight. So things are starting to come together really well. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Yeah, sorting, scrapping, scraps up. So I'm super nervous when scrap goes down. I've been getting like $80 to $90 every scrap trip.
I know I got so much scrap I'm sitting on still though, because I've been piling it for like 5 years.
Bob, you gotta scrap it. It's the highest it's ever been in a while. So
I know. I scrapped almost all the steel. I got all aluminum left, and I got tons of copper, brass. I'm probably gonna keep the copper and brass, and I got tons of wire. I mean, I got garbage cans full of copper, garbage cans full of brass, garbage cans full of wire, insulated wire.
Dude, you have to scrap that.
I know.
Right? It's at the highest, and I heard it's going to go back down. So
yeah, Jesse told me the guy told him in the next 2 weeks or so it's supposed to go down.
Yeah, it's supposed to go back down, bro.
And it's Clear Thrifts is out there. Shout out to Clear Thrifts. He's been helping me out in some houses I own. So thank you, Clear Thrifts, if he's out there.
I haven't seen him in the chat yet. But we've got 677 people in watching.
Hey, we appreciate everybody out there. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, we got all of us have auctions going on. We have Conky's Flipping Adventures every Saturday. We got Storage Legends here every Tuesday. And Second Sense, we always have auctions going on. And our next auction is this Saturday. Awesome Antiques Collectibles. We just had a great baseball card auction. I mean, we had Mickey Mantle's rookie. I don't know about the rookie. Was it Mickey Mantle rookie? I think so. All kind of crazy cards, guys.
You've got so much great stuff you can't even remember it all.
And then today I picked up this load from this guy. I mean, you guys got to watch the video, but I mean, there was, like I said, comic books, cards from the 50s and 60s. There was toys. I mean, so many cool things, guys. I mean, the video is awesome. And Ron, what a great guy he was. And he went through a lot of hard times and a lot of hard things. And he told me a lot of stories, and I'm not going to talk about all the stories and everything else like that. But, some bad luck things happened to him and everything else. But, man, what a great guy. And it was great. I love meeting subscribers. We got to take a selfie together. I give him a big hug. And, like all of us, we're all just like you see us on TV or whatever you want to call us, YouTube. We're all the same as we. we're, the exact same people. We're not anybody different.
Well, I will say this about court today. There was some support there for Jeremy. There were some fans. There was
Well, were you there?
Yeah.
Oh, you went? Was it a thing to go? Why didn't I go?
I don't know. Why did you go?
I mean, I brought the whole family.
Rob, you went?
Oh yeah, we had popcorn and everything. No, I'm just
dude.
joking.
What?
No, I didn't go. I was
about to log off, dude. I swear, man. I was gonna be like, yo, like, are you guys serious, dude? Like,
Conky went to court. I had 3 appointments today.
Conky, dude, I spaced it. I didn't know if he wanted me to go or anything like that, or I would have went. I think I didn't have nothing going on.
I should have brought my whole crew down there with signs and stuff.
That's
I'll say
this. Tibet.
Noreen wore her fun employed what the Hales t-shirt.
Nice. I wore my sweater, man.
And she got some dirty looks because it was obviously Marilyn's family was like coming out of the courtroom at the time. She got some good dirty looks from them. Then we went in there and there was a good, maybe I'm thinking like dozen people there to support Jeremy. So,
did you get any video?
No, there was. If there was video, it was very little, and it was something that Jeremy was taking for his channel. But there were a lot of people, and when Jeremy came out of court, he spent some time with everybody, and then we kind of disbanded and everything. But there, I just want to say that there was some support for him in the courthouse. There were some people that came and pretty much showed the love. But yeah, other than that, it was kind of an uneventful day. I came home and just started editing my my Cedar Point video that I'm going to try to get out tomorrow.
Yeah, I had to go to 3 different houses today, estates, and then I made the video from that one house. I started putting from the other 2 estates, and I'm like, well, these other 2 estates, I'm not gonna ruin. This is such a good story. This guy's such a good guy. All the good stuff. I'm not gonna put these other videos in there. And but the other 2 houses I went to, one was good, and the other one, one was decent, and another one was the lady. You don't know until you go, ladies and gentlemen. I get calls all the time. I go and look at stuff all the time, and people are like, why don't you ask the people what they have? Because people don't know what they have a lot of times. And the one person, another auctioneer, referred her to me. I went out there. What she failed to say, she said, I have some china and some silver. Okay. What she failed to say was that this was stuff that people had a garage sale, and this is the leftover stuff that they gave her that no one bought. If she would have told me that in the beginning, then I wouldn't have drove 40 minutes to go see her. Because I would already know there was no sterling silver because they would have already been picked out at a garage sale. And all the china, anything that was decent would have already been taken. So they had one piece of Roseville that was nice. Other than that, one piece of depression glass. And there's some china, guys, but a lot of pieces had chips and things. And china is very difficult to sell. I know there's some china that's worth a lot, but most not.
Yeah, we all enjoyed it.
Tomorrow, there's an auction tomorrow.
The auction
in Nevada, Ohio.
Yeah, Nevada, Ohio. It's like an hour and a half from here. Where's it?
Oh, that's on Saturday.
That's Saturday. It's Bullpen Gallery. I know those guys.
What about Ken Lane? Who's that? Who's Ken Lane?
I know him. Why? Where's his auction? I haven't even looked. I usually look at nighttime.
So where is Nevada, Ohio?
Next to by Reno. I have no clue. I know the guys there. I know it's like an hour and a half or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up on my thing here then.
It's a little way. Well, for me, I don't know. From you guys, it's different, but we all live in
an hour. It says an hour 35 minutes for me too. So I'm gonna put it in here and see.
Like the huge hair. You got like those little hairs, just like a random hair, and you just pull it out.
Well, you got long hair, man. I just got all my hairs chopped.
Dude, I'll be like messing around with my beard, and I'll pull the longest hair out, and pull on it, and it'll still be attached to my cheek, dude. And I'll be freaking out. And I'm like, man, how did this hair grow for this long without being like chopped naturally? I don't know. You know me, I'll freak out about stuff like that.
Yeah, tomorrow's auction is just 3 boats.
No, it's
3 boat storage auction. If you read it, it sounds like they're only auctioning off 3 boats. That's tomorrow's. The Ken Lay one you were talking about?
Yeah, you're right. It is only 3 boats.
That's it.
That's pretty lame if you ask me.
Well, yeah, you show up for an auction. AMT Curie.
Sent a $9.99 super chat. Thank you, MT Query.
What's up, everybody in the chat? It's gorgeous, Guapo. Weren't you gonna cut and donate? Yeah, actually, I am gonna cut and donate my hair, but I want to talk to the people that are gonna be.
I thought you said you're gonna give the hair half to me and half to Jeremy.
No.
Make a nice wig for both of us, you know, looking good.
You guys are doing
little Guapo style, baby. Woo woo.
You guys are hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? No, we wouldn't look any good.
No, I mean you guys would definitely take care of it. I just feel like I don't know.
I'd brush it every day. I'd wash it, condition it, Guapo. I might even braid it sometimes.
Donate it though. That was the main thing, was to make sure that I donated it, because I never wanted like long hair. It just kind of naturally happened. Pretty wild.
That's funny. You're like, it kind of naturally happened.
Silver Wheel, thank you for the $2 super chat, Silver Wheel. She wants to know, how is your tummy?
I don't know, man. It's not good. It's not that my tummy never hurts. It's more of like a heartburn thing. And like I was talking to my uncle recently, and it's like I can't enjoy. There's foods I don't enjoy. Like I can't enjoy pizza anymore. Like there's so many things. Anything red with red sauce, like spaghetti and stuff. Like I can't enjoy a lot of things that I drink. Like so, I definitely gotta like do the whole doctor thing. I haven't been to the doctor in so long, since before college, man. So
I'll teach you a secret, Guapo.
There has to be some reason, though, right? Like why
well,
I have
the acidity. You have something probably going on, and the acidity in the foods is causing you to have
acidic
issues. But if you take, I'll tell this. I used to be a chef, and the one chef I used to work for, he used to call burping the spaghetti sauce. Yeah. So he would take spaghetti sauce. He put a little tiny bit of baking soda in it.
Yeah.
And mix it in, and it would foam up. And then go back down, and that would neutralize the acid in the spaghetti sauce, because he couldn't eat the spaghetti sauce because he would always get heartburn. And that neutralized the acid in it, and he was able to eat it, and it didn't cause him heartburn. So I'm just saying, try some Prego ragu or whatever you eat. Try to put a little tiny baking soda in there, and you mix it in. You gotta make sure it's low, because I'm telling you, the acid has a reaction with the baking soda. The acid, just like when you put baking soda in together, you do that in your and pulls up like that. Like the volcanoes.
Is he breaking up? I feel like
he's breaking up for me too.
Oh, I'm breaking up.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you know what it was? I looked at Conky, and Conky was still going smooth, and then I seen you were lagging, so I was like, wait a minute. I was like,
now you're lagging a little bit.
Am I lagging?
No, just for a second you lagged. Are we all back on the same?
I think everybody's all. Okay,
I think you're back. You're back, Rob.
Baby, I'm back.
you were.
They said I was Max Headroom for a minute.
Oh my God! Everybody's saying gallbladder. What, dude? What if I have to get my gallbladder removed?
It's not that big a deal,
dude. I don't want to get my gallbladder removed.
Someone said try Nexium.
Why? What do you use it for?
I don't think it's for anything. I think it's kind of just there, ain't it?
Obviously, you can get it taken and removed. So,
yeah, if
I'm
it's
so scared, man. I'm so scared, but I gotta say, man, like it could be like more than what it is if I don't nip it in the butt right now,
Yeah,
like
you better figure out what it is. Now while you're
I've been dealing with it for years, though, since college, man. I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, just keep a log of what foods do it to you the most, and what you can eat, before you go to the doctor, so that you can answer the questions of so they can kind of narrow it down and try to help figure it out.
I want to go to a doctor that specializes in it, so that I'm not just like wasting my time. Just be like,
I think
"Look,
you call them a
doctor,
gastroenterologist or something.
I get heartburn like a maniac. Like I need this to be solved immediately." So everybody's saying it's an easy Guapo. It is no problem. I've had mine removed. Oh my God! No, I don't want to remove anything.
This is for Jeremy. Just joking.
Where did Guapo go?
He got upset because I brought the guitar out. The G word.
No, let's see the guitar. No, I was thinking about.
This is my son's guitar.
Yeah, there you go. Bring it
Everybody
out.
wants to be like Guapo. Call the capos.
Call
It's
the
Guapo.
Capos.
Where is
says,
Guapo? Let's talk about Guapo.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And a lot of people gave you all kind of ideas.
Lower breast area towards your sternum. No, see, guys, I don't have like stomach pains. I just get some serious acid reflux. Like my whole throat just burns, man. So,
Yep, try the Prilosec or Nexium or whatever they call that stuff.
Yeah, that's not something you want to mess with because
Rich Hoover said, Guapo, when you have to have your surgery, make sure you film it. I'm going to film it. I got you guys. Don't worry. I'm going to be freaking out. I'm going to freak out. So I just don't even want to. Everybody's going to give me the serious face in the comments.
Hopefully you won't have to have a surgery.
Dude, I'm starting to I almost want to throw up right now. It's like one of those things. I'm starting to get nervous.
You can't get nervous yet, man. You haven't even seen a doctor yet. You don't even know what's going on. You might say, here, take this prescription. You're good to go, son.
I don't think so, man. Because
you don't know. You can't.
You're right.
You can't sit there and spin your head
until
you actually know. You know what I'm saying? You can sit there like, well, I could have gallbladder. I could have this. I could have this. Next thing you know, you're thinking you have Ebola or something, man.
What if I have like a stomach ulcer or something?
It's possible. The key is to go get it checked out by a doctor, and then you live in the United States and get it fixed.
You know what, guys? I'm going to get checked out, and I'm going to film the whole thing, guys, so everybody can
that'd be a good video.
Yeah, because that's kind of been a thing for a little bit now. Anyways, so you got a couple units coming up. I need to find something to put this on.
Yeah, I bought 2 units, and I found they were actually on another auctioneer's website, and I think I found it on Auction Zip or something. So they weren't on Storage Treasures and all those other websites that had online bidding. It was an auctioneer's website like myself, and he had the units up there. So I bought 2 units. One has a safe. And the other one, who knows? It's a man's unit, so hopefully there's some treasure.
You need to get that safe open.
That's the plan. Hopefully it's full of treasure.
The chat is rolling right now. I can't even read it. Everybody's got like a super sick suggestion. I just want to say thank you to everybody.
This is something you got to think about.
That is suggesting.
That's absolutely true.
Man, I know. Man, you know what? I'm freaking out. You guys are freaking me out, man.
We're not trying to freak you out. We're trying to make you realize that.
Because I've been dealing with cancer, with heartburn for so long that I was thinking that cancer could develop in my throat because of how much it burns and how consistently I've been dealing with it.
You got to remember this, Guapo.
Chocolate now, I'm starting to think I'm allergic to chocolate because chocolate starts to anything chocolate. Sometimes I'll start to have that burn, and
I'm
so
allergic to
bad that I would rather it. Oh man, we can talk. It's such. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, but
yeah, I'm actually allergic to milk chocolate.
Yeah, see, I'm starting to think I'm allergic to chocolate because there's times where when you do them burps. Those burps, I would rather let it come all the way out and try to get it out so it does, so I don't swallow it and it happens again in 3 seconds, right? So it's getting that bad. So I gotta figure it out for sure. We're gonna film it all, man. Hopefully I don't have cancer, man. That's scary. My friend, actually, my childhood friend just got diagnosed with stomach cancer.
Oh man.
Yeah, so sad, man. He actually he made a video. Actually, he was one of the people that were helping me. I don't want to point him out and make him feel embarrassed, but yeah, that like
Everyone says go to the doctor.
Yeah, so that's
what
got me freaking out because it's like, man, it's like one of my childhood friends. I've known him my whole life, and
pray for him tonight.
I got a bunch of jewelry. I found a jewelry box. You guys want to see it?
Woohoo! I want to see what's in the box.
Still have to film it. There's stuff in here. I found this in the $25 unit in Sheffield.
Nice. The one that I ran you up on?
Yeah, dude. The one that you bid on and you
that I should have had that. So that should be my jewelry box over here.
You were not there. I should have been.
You just ruined. Guapo. You did ruin it for all of us now.
Did I?
Well, yeah. Now you have to sign in before you can bid.
Dude, I bid on the.
I know, but I think of all the times you're not at the auction bidding. It's all ruined now.
Well, hey.
Because you were complaining about a $25 unit, you just found a jewelry box in.
They closed the sign-in.
You weren't there, man. You weren't.
You're never there in bid.
I had no idea.
The kettle black. You can't call the kettle black, Guapo. If you were there all the time, it'd be a different story. Like Dave. If it was like Dave saying, this is ridiculous, Rob's not here. But you're not there.
Oh.
That should be my jewelry box, Conky. See all my jewelry right there, Conky?
Yeah.
How would it be yours? I would not stop bidding. It's on Sheffield. I wouldn't have stopped.
See, even Bonnie, says, tell him. Oh, trust me, I've been against you before and you've stopped.
I have, but not at Sheffield.
I've never been to Sheffield.
Sheffield's my home court, man.
It was like Akron's mine.
This home court's going to be over. I'm going to bid him up every unit now.
Man. My
jewelry box over there. The best is you bid me up $25 I pay for a unit. It's like two bids.
You bid me up, man. If I wouldn't have said nothing.
If anyone could complain, it could be Jeremy. He paid $500 for a unit. I was bidding against him. And it's not bidding him up. I'm bidding because I want the unit. Bidding up is trying to make you spend more money. And if I was going to try and make you spend more money, it would be way more than $25.
I stopped it. I was like, he's not here. You couldn't have bid more because you would have bid more. If I would have never said that,
I could have kept bidding.
You would have bid more.
No, I stopped. I would have kept bidding. I could have said, Dave, pay for my unit.
No.
Yeah, he paid for my unit in Medina.
Yeah, but
I wasn't even there.
You wouldn't have had enough time to call him and confirm all that.
Dude, I don't need to call and confirm. I'm on the thing. I say, Dave, pay for my unit.
I had to strategically call you out on that, dude, because I didn't think
you strategically called you. Listen, you ruined it for yourself, Guapo, because you're never there.
I had no idea you were coming because it was like the
Guapo,
third unit.
you ruined it for yourself. That's what you don't understand. All the times you're never there and you bid. Now you can't do that anymore.
It's okay.
It's over.
It's all
I'm just
good.
saying. You ruined it for yourself.
I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Like,
okay. Because you guys all know I will be there. Guapo will be late as usual.
Rob. If I gotta be there, I gotta be there, flat out.
But you won't. That's the point.
Okay,
for the $5 super chat.
Then I can't bid, right?
That's my point, and that's what I'm trying to say. That you ruined it for yourself. Because I will be there. I've been there for 12 years now, so I'm not worried about that.
No, I'm fine with ruining.
I'm just saying, how many times have you not been there?
For myself, because I think I'm just gonna be there when I bid.
My point was that you're calling me out on a $25 locker. It was dumb and stupid. That's my point. Wow. You ruined it for yourself. You could have bid. I'm just saying, you're worried about a $25 unit.
I'll wait till you. Go ahead.
But I'm saying instead, it's just like the last time you bought a unit and then they waited, whatever you say, 10, 15 minutes. You weren't even there and you bought a unit. So now you're trying to call the kettle black and you're trying to put your own friend down and say, oh, Rob's not there. He can't buy the unit when you're never there.
We talked about this though, right? I'm not. Like, I never denied to like Max, you, Jeremy, that I don't bid when I'm not
saying
there.
You ruined a thing that we had going where you could bid on the unit and you weren't there. But I'm just.
I don't think we ruined it.
You did. I didn't ruin it. No, you ruined it.
Anything because I did it. I did it the next auction. The next location. I did it right again. I did it right.
again.
It won't happen anymore. I guarantee you.
Well, here's what they're doing
happened
now.
that same day and the next day. And it's probably going to happen this month too. So,
it will not happen anymore. Trust me. I already went through it with Max. I'm telling you. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, but even if that's the case, though, what like so what, right? Or no?
Well, no, it's not. So what? It's just like, why would you do it? It was stupid. That's my point. It was a $25 unit, and you're trying to win some unit, and then, like I said, I could understand if you were always there and you're like, Rob, he's never there, but you're the one that's usually never there bidding. That's my whole point. And you're and you throw me under the bus for you to try to win a unit. I'm just saying,
bid me up though. Like I'm
not bidding you up, Guapo. How am I bidding you up if I want the damn unit? That's not bidding you up.
I thought you were just there to like bid though. I was just like, I thought you weren't showing up. Like I thought you were
scared to bid.
Did you hear me? I thought you weren't showing up. Like
why would I bid?
I don't know. You do it all the time. What do you?
No, because I will show up if I buy the unit.
I don't know, man.
All right.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm just saying. To me, it was dumb, and to throw me under the bus like that when you're the one that usually does it. So that's just, to me, it was funny that you would do that when I don't know.
I think that me saying what I said got me the unit for $25. I think that you really weren't on the location.
Right. I'm just saying, in the long run, though, was the $25 unit worth what you caused that's going to happen? That's my whole point.
So when I tried to pay and I tried to tell Max, like, hey, I need this for $1, dude, because Rob wasn't there when he was bidding.
Right, and that's bull.
He said the same thing to me. He was like, do you really want me to give you this for $1, or do you want to pay for the $25 unit? Because there's a lot of times you do it as well. Exactly. So what happened, Rob, was I still paid the $25.
And you should have.
Absolutely. So I still paid it. So I don't know why you're saying like we ruined anything. Like
because now you have to be there and not signed in. My point was before we could bid. And you were bidding at your house.
I did it again, and you did it, and everybody else did it. So it's like, why are you?
Because I'm just telling you the conversation. I know you don't understand this. The conversation I had with Matt.
Let's see next month, and we'll see how it's ruined. I don't think we ruined it. To be honest,
I'm just saying
I ruined it either. I think I got the unit for $25 because you weren't at the location. I called you out on it. I think that's all that happened, to be honest.
Right, and the point, I don't know. You called me out on it. It's like,
that's
but
what
I called you out on the unit before, and you weren't there.
30 minutes later, you showed up, and like, and you were like, Mom, I'm here, and I'm like, okay, I got the
because I had to take care of my kids that morning, and I got there a little late. So, and I was there, and that's my whole point.
Call me out if I'm not on a location, if you want, but 90%.
I will call you out every time from now on.
It's
reciprocal.
For sure, yeah. I mean, hey,
it was just stupid. That's my point.
But
no one wants to hear about this, so let's move on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Auctions Anonymous, guys. You guys tuned in to hear about this. This is
behind the scenes.
This is auction talk right now. If everybody's just like confused, we are talking about an auction, guys.
You guys, here's what I don't think the chat understands right now. When I said I love all you guys like you're my brothers, okay. I mean that, Jeremy included. This is what brothers do. Yeah. Okay.
Does
nobody understand
that, guys? There's nothing false here, guys. This is exactly what happened. I seen what was going on, and I put an end to it.
The practice that he does, he puts an end to. That's the best part. It'd be like, you can't speed, and then he's going to 80 miles per hour in a 60.
And then you stop, and I'm just going, just slide past you.
You're like, it's funny.
That's funny, man.
When I went to Akron this last time, when I go to like West 117th, when I go like an hour away, I leave really early. So I'm there like 20 minutes early because I don't want to get caught in traffic and get screwed up and not get there on time. When I went to Akron this last time, and I had to drive my dump truck. I forget why. For some reason, I drove my dump truck. I don't know why. It was before Jeremy bought the rocks. But I got there and I had to jump out of the truck and run in and sign in real quick. And then they started the auction a few minutes after that. But I forget where I was going with that. But all I wanted to say was.
You said you love your brothers.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know, man. I mean,
we all love each other.
This is all like just some auction talk. I mean,
you just don't understand. This is just the way we get along.
That's how the day started off, though. That's how that location, because we started off at that location, and this was probably like the third unit? This was the last unit, or maybe was it the first unit? I don't know.
First unit.
I think it was the first. So this is the first day, first unit, first location. So I'm like, you know what? That's it. And I said it.
Even Bonnie gets it. I agree with my brothers and sisters like that. And sister. She must have one sister. Guapo is. Oh yeah, that's why I brought the dump truck.
Karen's reiterating your point, and I don't think she realizes like the details of the situation.
There's no details. That's the whole point.
Definitely
the point is Guapo did the same thing I did, and then he tried to call me on it because he wanted the unit for $25 and then tried to get the unit for $1. That's the whole point. There's no other point. He did the same thing, guys. I did. But he called me out on it and tried to get the unit for $1. There's no other way to come. You could chop it any way you want, but that's the truth.
No, the truth is that there's so much other things that aren't filmed since we've started buying storage.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with this story?
It has everything to do. This is the only story that's being filmed, I feel like.
Right now we're talking about the reason
that actually got out. Like, there's so many other times of things that you do and things that I do, and like.
The thing is, Guapo thinks anyone that bids against him is bidding him up. No one else could want a unit but Guapo.
All the time that's a joke. Like, are you serious?
I'm joking too, brother.
Did you bid up Jeremy to 500 something?
Why would I bid him up? You got to understand. I don't listen. This is my business.
The unit, right? You wanted to buy. So if you won, you were going to win the unit, right? And
I tried to win the unit,
right? So that's not bidding them up, right? Because if you would have bid against,
that's correct. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Yeah, I don't bid up anybody. I've been in this business for over.
Bid against me, and you would have won. It would have been your unit, so you wouldn't be bidding me up. So that's what I mean. That's why I'm saying it's a joke. It's not real. It's just
that's what I'm trying to explain to these people.
I'm not.
You keep saying Rob's bidding me up. Rob's bidding me up.
Rob, don't try to. But
I'm not bidding him up. I don't bid against anybody. I don't bid Jeremy up.
That would have been your unit,
and that's the way it goes in the storage block. I don't bid on stuff that I don't want, guys. I only bid on units that I like.
It's not like a real thing. Like I was saying that, and it wasn't like it wasn't like out of like malice or like spite or nothing. It was like a strategy. You're not here right now. Okay, it is what it is. The first unit, first day.
I understand, but my whole point is
it was like a joke almost.
But it's not a joke. My point is that when you're in this business, okay, I'm supposed to be your friend. You don't take your friend and throw him under the bus. Oh, he's not here. When you do that,
dude, you do that to me all the time, dude. Oh my gosh.
Listen.
Bro.
I don't go in and argue with Max. Guapo wasn't here. I should have the unit. Guapo's not even here to pay for his unit.
Yes, you do, bro. Yes, you do. On the phone, you'd be like, Guapo, this is a good unit. You should buy it. Or something else, man. You would definitely do like little joke things, and
I might be joking
for sure, dude. Like, or times that you bid me up or something. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's not.
I don't bid you up. Once again, there you go, bidding up. I don't bid anybody up. I bid on units that I want, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing this for over 12 years. This is my business. I make money doing this. My only source of income, well, not true, but my main source of income is the auction business.
The whole game up.
Okay, the auction business. I bought thousands of storage units, guys. I have all these people that are at the auctions I've known for years, and then these guys I've known for a few years now. Like there's Dave, I've known for 12 years. He's been coming to the units. Big Jason, I've known for 12 years. He's been coming to the auctions. All those guys,
And then Guapo comes along and just completely monopolizes it. And
Guapo goes along and says, Rob's bidding me up. Rob's not even here. I should get the unit for $1. But none of those other guys would ever do that. That's my point.
That's so funny, dude.
They want to do that for a $25 unit. That's my point.
7 words. What's 7 words?
I think you're taking it a little too serious right now.
I'm not taking it serious. I'm just the facts are the facts.
You are. I think you're taking it a little too serious. That's
okay, guys. Type in the chat. What 7 words am I thinking right now in my head? What 7 words? You all know the words. 7 words.
Conky passed out. No.
No.
Did Conky pass out?
Nothing to do with me. I did not pass out. I landed like a rock star. What 7 words am
That
I
is
thinking
true.
in my head right now?
Auction, melons, something. I don't know.
There are no
Friends at an auction. Boom.
there you go.
That's something
True
too. That's something too.
And true that.
But anyway, the reason, and Noreen put it in the chat earlier, the reason I drove the dump truck was because you were supposed to bring the ramp, Guapo.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't
when-
think Max is gonna. You know, I don't think he's gonna enforce anything. But
He enforced it in Medina.
did he?
We didn't go to Medina, did we?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm saying.
You guys didn't go. I did.
I didn't go. What
How
did
many
he say?
He said, if you're not signed in, you're not allowed to bid. That's what he said.
Well, I don't know.
He said from now on, and then the other lady, the corporate lady, said the same thing.
Well, we've been on.
I don't know if they're going to do it or not. We'll see what happens. But I'm just telling you what they told me is if you're not signed in here, do not bid on the units. And that's what they said. And they said, we will not take your bid if you're not signed in. I have the sign-in sheet in front of me. That's what the guy told me. I'm just saying. So what he hold that to the truth or not, I don't know. But that's what he told me at Medina last, whatever it was, 2 weeks ago.
I wonder how they're going to handle Pittsburgh then. Is there anybody in Pittsburgh going to the Pittsburgh auctions, or is that just?
I have no clue because they asked Dave if he was going. And he said, I'm not going. And I'm not going to Pittsburgh anymore. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, they have to have something really good there. You're taking your chances. It's a 2-hour drive for me.
Yeah, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. I mean, you spend half your day driving. I got to go to Mansfield tomorrow. That's over an hour drive. So.
Yeah, I'm glad I got all my units picked up and sorted, and everything's kind of just like I'm taking advantage of the dumpsters that the city allowed me to use because there's no more bulk week. So I'm like starting to get like my yard together pretty much.
What do you mean no more bulk week?
Like there's no more bulk week. I think like I don't know. I think that trash people are going on strike or like something.
They're not doing bulk no more.
So they're not doing bulk no more. So they're leaving.
How the heck are you supposed to get rid of all your garbage?
Well, there's 3 different locations along the city of like dumpsters. So I guess they're like making people manually put them in dumpsters. So
you could take a whole storage unit now and go to.
I have already like 3 times. So yeah, and I think that's like an indefinite thing. So I mean, I would put it in my dumpster or my bulk week anyways, you know, and like break down the boxes and put things in the smallest form so that I can get rid of the most, burn what I can. And yeah, I did all right. That $300 unit that I bid against Dave did pretty good. I mean, it's pretty all right. I got that big old snow kind of thing that I sent you guys, so that thing is cool. And then other like snowmobiles and stuff. So
it wasn't he a 4-wheeler in there too or something?
Yeah, it was like a kid's 4-wheeler, and like there's like a wood strip shedder. So yeah, there's a couple of different things.
So what did you finally do with that snowblower that you?
I don't know. I think Chapo might have posted it online. I'm not really sure.
Oh, Diana Jones sent a $5 super chat. Thank you, Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don, what are you talking about? What secret? Don's been talking about a secret this whole time. I don't
Your
know.
secret. Your secret.
What secret is she talking about? What secret do I got?
That you're going to the Olympics?
Oh, is it that one?
I don't know.
Whatever. How many secrets do you have?
What's up, Robbie? Get swamped.
I'm not really sure.
How's the Lemurs, man? But guys, we might argue and everything else, but Guapo and I, we love each other like brothers.
Yeah, heck yeah, absolutely, man.
Oh,
I love you so much, man. Yeah. It's been quite a crazy 3 years since I started this business, and you know, there's gonna be so much intensity at the auctions, man. It's such a serious addiction. I don't think anybody would know unless they actually, you know, went through it. You know, so You know, could I have let you slide for bidding not on the auction location? Of course I could have.
Thank you.
Would it be considered as like a low blow considering that I do it? Of course it would.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
I have been referring
This
to
is where you're supposed to say, I'm sorry, Rob, and I love you.
That's why I call it a strategy. You know, I love you so much, and I don't think it's going to ruin it for anybody. And anybody on the other side of the screen, guys, like going back to it, guys, we do discuss heavily about auctions, and don't take it like an awkward scenario or nothing. This is real auction talk. Like this, all of these things really happen. Erica going crazy on me and Jeremy really happened. Her not wanting her storage unit back, you know, and having the opportunity to get it free if she just wasn't rude, just literally all you had to do is just not be rude, really happened, guys. So there's a lot of crazy, and there's so much stuff I feel like I just want to say formally, guys, that doesn't make the video that happens at an auction.
Or we miss it. We don't get it on video.
Or we don't get it on video. Like when that guy got hit by the car in Akron, and I got it last minute, guys. You guys can reference the video on that. Like so much crazy stuff.
Here's the easiest way to put it. There's 4 YouTubers that went to a Cleveland Indians game. We get on the Jumbotron. None of us have it on video.
None of us have it on video.
4 YouTubers at an Indians game. We actually make it on the Jumbotron. Out of the 30,000 people there, our group of guys going nuts and crazy make it on the Jumbotron. No one has it on video.
Nobody gets it on video. And then like there's this guy, he calls me out or there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff that happens.
Yeah, the guy at the Indians game.
There's so much stuff that happens, guys, that we just don't like people's reaction when Jeremy was running after Ketchup. Like if I would have just had a GoPro right here, there was just people like, are you talking about the grown man running after the ketchup bottle? You're way late, man. He's way down there. And I'm like, okay. And I'm running. Oh, it's going to be a funny video. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're all a little stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like we missed out on.
Well, you know, I miss out on a lot of stuff that happens, you know, not only do I see stuff that, I should have filmed that, and then I turn my camera on. But there's so much stuff that happens right after I shut my camera off. Like in my Cedar Point video, I got Noreen going around on the, I forget the name of the ride now. It was the Matterhorn. One of those rides that goes around.
Yeah, it was like the Matterhorn at least.
Yeah. Matterhorn? I don't know what that is.
No, it wasn't the Matterhorn. It was something else.
Yeah, it's like it spins around in a circle kind of ride.
Yeah, you're doing it, you're going up and down, okay?
Max Air? Oh, that one that spins you by Camp Snoopy.
Yeah, you're going like this as it's spinning you around, okay?
And then you go back.
No, this one just goes around in a circle, and you go like kind of go up and down in a circle, and it has like the music and all the lights on it. And you have them at like the Cuyahoga County Fair, the Lorain County Fair, and stuff like that sometimes. I'll have to send you a picture of it. I'll get a picture right here.
Long story short, I filmed the whole ride until it stopped, and then I shut the camera off. And then because of how it stopped, where her car was facing uphill, it took 2 women to help her get up and get out of the car. I should have filmed that too, but I completely missed the whole thing. So I wish I could say I'm learning, but I keep making the same mistakes over and over again with the YouTube. So I guess I just have to film more.
I think she went on maybe the Super Himalaya.
Was that it? Noreen, what ride were you on? See if I can get her to type in the chat what ride she was on when.
I can show it in a second. Show up.
Maybe she forgets too. I don't know.
After spinning around all the times, maybe
sitting right up there. But yeah, it was one of those rides. You'll see it in the video because that'll be what I did get was part of the video. I just need to, I guess, film more. I don't know.
No, Jeremy did not ask Ketchup if it was okay to. Ketchup was running from Jeremy. Yeah, I think Ketchup thought Jeremy had like this lust in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's his favorite thing to do, ketchup. And now you got a giant bottle of ketchup in front of you. I mean, Jeremy's just running full speed. Ketchup was trying to get away, I think, more than anything. Like, who is this crazy guy yelling, ketchup?
Well,
like,
I'm pretty sure he had one of his ketchup T-shirts on
when
too.
he seen like Jeremy really running at him is when he really started sprinting. Like he was jogging normal, and then he turned around and seen Jeremy running, and then that's when he really started running. So it was really funny, man.
It can't be easy to run in one of those because all you can see is, I mean, I don't know where they see out of, but they're in a full, ketchup uniform or whatever. So
you mean that's not really a giant bottle of ketchup?
Yeah,
no. Don't tell Jeremy. Don't tell Jeremy.
If he wouldn't have stopped, Jeremy would have speared him to the floor.
Let me guess. There's no Easter Bunny either, is there?
Easter Bunny.
Rob's frozen again.
There's a tooth fairy for sure.
Am I still frozen?
No, you're sort of.
You're chopping right now, for real.
Yeah, just don't move around a lot. You'll be all right.
It's like yeah, that's so weird. You stopped moving and your body appeared on the screen.
Yeah. I wonder, with my internet connection, I wonder how fast I can move. Can you see all this? I mean,
yeah,
I think so.
That's why I don't dance, because I'm afraid of the camera freezing up. Otherwise, I'd be here dancing the whole time. Oh, you just got Chester. Hey, Chester.
That's so funny because Chester's like cousin was in Jeremy's video in the Weird People's car.
Yeah.
I was like, I said, man, it looks like they kidnapped. I showed Von that, and I was like, it looked like they kidnapped Chester.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the people that tried to hit Jeremy.
That's funny.
What
kind of dog is Chester? What is that?
He's a golden doodle.
A golden doodle.
So he's part golden retriever and part poodle.
Poodle, not labradoodle. Okay.
No, yeah, he's a golden doodle.
Nice.
And he was actually a rescue. I think we're his fourth home.
Really?
Yep. And he was only like a year old when we got him, but it's just that the last person just couldn't deal with his muddy paws.
Yeah,
it's so sad. I got a dog behind my house that I am just so like I like. I'm not gonna lie. I threw like a piece of turkey like a week ago, like because I felt so bad. I feel so bad. These guys, they neglect this dog, man, and like I don't like. It's borderline to where like I should do something about it.
You should maybe call
Yeah, like this dog just barks all night and all day, and like you could tell like he just doesn't have like enough proper like nurture, man. I don't know. You need to nurture your dogs, guys. Nurture them.
Well, we all love our dogs.
Oh yeah, Chester, we love him. Yeah, I have a real dog, but imaginary family. That is correct. My imaginary wife and imaginary 2 kids.
It's crazy.
I've driven my dump truck with a lot of weight in it, and the way the dump truck's handling with those rocks, I'm thinking it's about 4,000 pounds of rocks. The way
I just can't believe how many rocks were in that unit. I was laughing so hard when he sent that picture. I was just like, oh my gosh! Like
I saw the unit,
man. Like
I just felt bad because I bid against him now.
I know. Right?
He goes, Rob, though, if you would have won that unit, you guys would all have quit. I'm like, yeah, thank God I didn't win the unit. And look, I tell you what. That's the problem with online units, guys. If you can't actually physically see the unit,
that's funny.
If Jeremy, Guapo, Conky would have been able to go up and actually look at the unit, none of us would have bought the unit because we would have been able to see it was piled full of rocks and sticks.
And smell the unit.
And smell the unit, correct.
Smell the unit. Don't forget about the smell. This guy, how, I don't know if you noticed in the ceilings of even the outdoor units, they're insulated. There's like a 4-inch yellow insulation. He ripped all his insulation down, was using it as blankets and bedding.
That's crazy, man. So I'm not buying any units, man. That sucks. I'm gonna have to probably buy units where? At Susson's then, right? On Tuesday. Tuesday's a good day to have a storage auction. That's why I'm excited for that as well. Not only is Rob doing it, but it's on a Tuesday, so it's not on like a market day. It doesn't have to cut into your selling time.
Yeah, it's not market day. It's 11:15. I don't know why they have it at 11:15. It was always a weird time, but it's always been
that's
there.
a weird time. Like,
Trust me, I know. The last I talked to him, he said he had 10. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to check up with him. I'll let you know. I'll check up with him on Monday. But ever since he's taken over, you know, like I said, the older guy, you know, I bid against the old owner. This guy doesn't care about the units at all. So, and I've seen a couple people get some good stuff. It's just hit or miss at that location. It's like,
yeah, it really is at that location. I can't remember if I've ever like super scored at that location.
I know the one guy I sold, maybe it was 2 times ago or 3 times ago. I sold him the one unit, and there was like a dead mouse in it, and it smelled horrible. And everyone's like, "Oh, it's horrible," blah blah. And I think he paid like $10 or $25 for the unit, and he threw that out. The whole unit was. The lady bought all brand new stuff, and everything was brand new. So like one of those people that just bought it and never used it, and then all his jewelry in the unit.
See?
And that was like the best, you know, one of the best units I've heard about in the last year or so. But yeah, he scored big time on it, and it was that smell of the dead mouse, and no one wanted to deal with it. And he scored big.
That's crazy, man.
That's the place where the first time I went, Guapo went running off into the section where they stored the cars and set the alarm off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He just like took off running like towards the cars. The alarm goes off, because it's an indoor facility located by downtown Cleveland, and there's an elevator, and they
of nice cars. I've seen so many nice cars, and I'm like, dude, and I just start running to go check them out and film them.
Yeah, I mean, you're every kind of car you can imagine, from sports cars to classic cars. I mean, you got, you know, 60s Mustangs in there and Chevelles. You got, you know, Corvettes and BMWs and Hummer. I mean, there's all kind of. It's ridiculous.
There's everything in there. It's
like right now, there's less cars because a lot of people take them out. But in the wintertime, the place is packed full of high-end cars, and they take them up an elevator to the second floor. It's a strange auction facility, but we might be auctioning some cars up coming up, he said.
That would be crazy.
There's like maybe 3 years ago, there's like 3 or 4 cars we auctioned off.
Good ones? Nice ones? Or were they?
There was a couple of that classic cars. One was like, I want to say it was like a 60-something Cadillac.
Huh. Do they get the titles for it? They have to get the titles for them, don't they?
Yeah, that's a debate. And the storage facility. And then I talked to Pete at the end of the month. Supposedly at Paynesville, we're supposed to have maybe a camper trailer, I think he said, and then a car. He was working on getting the titles for those. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we'll see.
Yeah.
The next Paynesville run.
Yeah, that'll be at the end of the month, guys.
For that Paynesville run, man, it's about time. I gotta get a unit from there. Everybody else scored at Paynesville. That's
a Jeremy's location right there.
Man, but that one that I bought from you that one time, you were the auctioneer, and I had I think I went to like 900 on it. That wasn't a good unit. The one with Darth Vader.
I think I remember him.
It was like as soon as you go through the gate, it was the first row to your right.
That wasn't a good. Yeah. I thought that was a decent unit for you. That wasn't.
No, it didn't. It ended up not being a good unit. No.
Oh.
It was all right. I had like some decent stuff, but the only thing.
I know you said you found some jewelry and crap, but nothing crazy or something.
Yeah, nothing insane.
And then I know you said some toys. I think were in there. I'm trying to think. I don't remember.
So if you find a gun in a unit, can you sell it legally?
Yes.
Yes. In the state of Ohio, you don't have to have your guns registered. Meaning, if you're not a felon and you don't have like any other stipulations, you can possess a gun. You just can't conceal it. You can carry a gun as well, as long as it's not concealed. That's an open carry law that Ohio has as well. Ohio is one of the more lax states that are for gun laws. It's almost like Texas and Florida.
Right. If you could walk around with a holster on your hip with a gun, and that's legal.
That's illegal.
You can walk around with a gun, like a shotgun strapped to your back. That would be legal, as long as it's visible.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to use it in a car.
If it's concealed, you need your license called a CCW, concealed and carry, I think.
Right. And if you have a gun in your car, it can never be loaded.
Yeah, it can never be loaded. You have to transport it with, I think the clip has to be in the trunk. Gun has to be in the glove box or something like that. Like,
well, they have to be separate enough to where you can't get to both pieces and put them together while you're driving. Is basically the way.
So the proper way to sell a gun would be like writing a receipt, and then like both parties get like the copy and sign, and because really, like I said, you don't have to have it registered. So
now, as for me, an auctioneer, state of Ohio states that I can sell Guapo's gun for him, or I can sell Conky's guns for him. However, I can't sell both of their guns at the same time, because then they want an FFL license. Like, I'm allowed to sell your guns, or in a state that has guns, they could have 1,000 guns. I can sell all of them. No issues, no problems.
but
The issue comes in
owners.
if I try to, and you're not allowed to take possession of the gun until the day of the auction. There's all kind of little tiny rules. The ATF comes in when you go to auctioneer school. They'll come in and talk to you about it. The actual 2 people, agents from the ATF, come in, ask them all kind of questions. So now I can sell those guns, but then I would have to, if I want to sell both your guns at the same auction, then I need a FFL license, which is a federal firearms license, ladies and gentlemen. Then you can sell multiple guns, and then you then have all the paperwork and everything else. But as an auctioneer, the state says, hey, listen, we understand this person might pass away. They might have a collection of guns. We're not going to make them go to an FFL. As an auctioneer, you can sell those guns. So that's how it works. And speaking one thing, I had a lot of people comment on my one video, and I found that rifle, the 308 rifle. Rob, you should make sure the rifle's clear. You shouldn't put your finger on the trigger, blah, 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 all this stuff. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I was raised by around guns my entire life. I got the highest score when I went to hunter safety class. I was 10 years old, 11 years old. There's people in there 30, 40, 50 years old. I had the highest score in the class. I know gun safety. If anyone actually watched the video, when I go through the bag, the bolt of the gun is inside the bag. Then I find the gun later on. The bolt is not in the gun. I know that. The gun is completely useless without the bolt in there. It's like not having a trigger, not having a hammer. The gun cannot fire. It's not going to work. It is a useless piece of metal at that point in time. And anybody else who wants to leave me a comment about it, I will block and delete you at this point in time. I know gun safety. There's not even a bolt in the gun. If you watch the entire video, you would know that. So watch the entire video before you leave a comment, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Okay. I don't want everyone thinking, you're pointing guns at people. You're going to shoot somebody. You should make sure it's clear and not loaded and all this stuff. There's not even a bolt in the gun. How can it do anything?
I don't know.
So I just want to explain that to people out there. So if anyone watched that video, now they're like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes a point. So, yeah, I understand. Trust me. Gun safety, like I said, Guapo knows. He's handled guns his whole life. Conky knows. He's handled guns. We've shot guns. When we were at Hales' place, we're shooting guns. We're all about gun safety. We might joke around and everything else, guys, but we take things seriously in life.
Yeah, no, the last thing we want to do.
Around. We're not going to put one of our employees in danger, our life's in danger. We know how to handle weapons. When you see us in a unit handling a weapon, we all know what to do.
You gotta have like that filter, man. Like when there's certain things that you can joke around with, and then there's certain things that you have to be very serious with. And as a 26-year-old, I'm telling you, man, I'm still such a, in tune with, like I said, we all get into the toys still. I'll still pop in a video game. If I got little nephews or cousins, I'll have a full-blown conversation about something that, normal adults wouldn't really talk about, Fortnite, whatever it is, and I like to keep that kid in me, but that doesn't mean that when gun usage or handling comes into play, or serious topics that require very serious responses and attention, when those things get presented to me, the serious mode comes into play. And I'm sure that you guys all agree with that as well, because there's things that you just don't play around with, and guns are definitely one of those things. If a gun, and I'm speaking for myself here, I'm sure you guys could relate or even agree, when a gun is found in a unit or at any time, in every instance, whether it's old, new, whatever, it's thoroughly examined before it's handled, filmed, anything. Like, you got to make sure that it is, not loaded. There's no bullets in the chamber. I mean, even you got to make sure if the triggers even, cocked so you don't pinch your finger if you're filming with it. Everything has to be examined, guys. So if anybody is, watching, definitely take that to consideration, because there's certain things you don't play around with. There's certain things that are meant to be taken serious, and
Oh, come on, gun shoot people.
Yeah, gun shoot people.
Yeah, we all know that, so you can't play around, man, because accidents do happen.
And they do, and and yes, I did go to auction school real quick, so I want to answer that question. I went to Walton School of Auctioneering in Medina, Ohio, and you got to go to school for 2 weeks. You got to apprentice under somebody for 1 year. You got to take a test at the end of auction school, and then in 1 year you go back, you go to the state and you take a verbal test where you actually auction off, and you take a test, a written exam with all the laws and things like that. So a lot of people are like, you actually have a license? You actually, yes, I have a license. I'm a licensed bonded auctioneer with the beautiful state of Ohio. And
what that means is, and Rob, stop me if I misspeak, but he's a licensed and bonded in auctioneer. So if you take a load of stuff to Rob and consign to him to auction it off, and you never see your money for it, that's his bond. That's the difference between somebody that calls themselves an auctioneer and a licensed bonded auctioneer. One guy's messing around and doing it for, I don't know, the fun of it or whatever. And another guy, it's his business. And if he screws you over, it costs him his business.
Yeah, and us as a community know a few auctioneers that have screwed a couple people over. Without getting into details,
they're not real auctioneers, though.
They weren't bonded.
They weren't even auctioneers. They don't even have a license. They call themselves auctioneers. They run online auction companies. I'm saying there's a few out there that I'm talking about that we're not going to get into names, but I'm saying there's a few people out there that run online auctions. They have no license, no bond, and there's people that have gave them tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise and never seen a dime. Yeah. And there's people out there. The difference is, like Conky said,
befriended them too. There's people that befriended them.
With the difference is, if I did that to somebody, you can go to the state of Ohio. 1, file a complaint, and 2, I'm part of the Auction Recovery Fund, which is a bond that if you're an auctioneer long enough, you become part of, and you can receive money from the state of Ohio, guaranteeing you that I'm an auctioneer, and if I mess up, they're going to protect you. Not anybody. This actual state of Ohio, there's money in an auctioneer fund that's our bond. At first, you have to have a certain bond, and then when you become an auctioneer so long, you pay all this money into the fund, and boom, boom. So long story short, that's why I tell people all the time, deal with a licensed bonded auctioneer, and there's so many people out there that have their online auctions popping up everywhere, people. There's a million companies out there. I'm an online auction company. I'm an online auction company. 5 years ago, online auction company in the state closed down, and I heard they owed over $800,000. None of those people got any of their money. You go to the police, they're going to tell you it's a civil matter. They don't care. There's nothing you can do. You're going to have to call a lawyer. Then you're going to, you probably never get anything out of it. That's the whole point. So be careful who you deal with in any business you deal with.
Yeah, the police like to use those two words. It's a civil matter. Anytime they can get out of, I don't want to say doing their job, because the Supreme Court said that it is not the police's job to protect you. It's their job to show up later and write a report, but it is not their job to protect you. That sort of goes back to the gun conversation, and it's our job to protect ourselves, but I'm not even going to go down that road. Basically, my point is, anytime anything you experience with another party has any hint of civil remedy where you have to sue somebody to get your money back, the police just want to say, yeah, you know what, go sue them. We don't want any part of that. And that's kind of what Jeremy's dealing with what's going on with Maryland is it all winds up in civil. But
I see two things here real quick. Rob, Florida, yes, it is a reciprocal state. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, I can go to Florida. I just have to show my license is in good favor. I just have to pay their license fee, and I will get a license. There's, I think, 18 states. I can go get a license tomorrow and have a state. Pennsylvania is another reciprocal state. And then I saw another question I saw somebody put up there I wanted to answer. Bonnie said they should be listed with the BBB, Better Business Bureau. I want to make one comment on the Better Business Bureau. Do you know how you guys become part of the Better Business Bureau? Either of you guys? You know how people always say you're part of it. They say, "Oh, we're
the mute Guapo." I don't know how he got muted.
Oh, there's Guapo. He's muted. Guapo, you're muted.
What are you talking about? If we're part of it, like how I could say I'm part of it, or what?
Yeah, like you know, companies always say I'm part of the Better Business Bureau, or we're got an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah.
Well, they contacted me multiple times. First of all, they want you to pay money. Okay, that's the only way to get a credit with the Better. You don't automatically become part of the Better Business Bureau. You pay money to be part of the Better Business Bureau. I think it's around $600-700 a year, and then you can pay money to get higher ratings in the Better Business Bureau. So it is actually. I used to think a lot of the Better Business Bureau, but then I found out it's actually employed just to get money. So I don't know how Yeah, see, someone said it's a club. That's what it is. It's a club. You pay money. You pay them money to get into the Better Business Bureau. So I don't know how great being part of the BBB actually is, that someone actually paid money to be part of it. That's doesn't. Yeah, I didn't think that.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, I always thought, like people said, this is a great company, and they don't, and that's how you became part of the BBB, but you actually pay it.
I didn't realize that. I thought that was something that was done more non-profit-ish.
Yeah, that's what I thought until they contacted me and wanted my money for second cents to be part of the BBB. Wow,
I had no idea they were so worthless.
And it's not even, like I said, and it wasn't like, pay $50, but it was like, I want to say like $600-800 for the year. It wasn't like a small little fee. I mean, some people might say that's small, but
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I get calls from Google wanting me to list my business with them. It's like, I don't want, if I list my business with Google, I'll have everybody and their dog calling me wanting me to go work for them. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I do well enough on my own. I have a hard time keeping up. I don't want 6 phone calls a day that I can't do anything about anyway. So, and nobody understands that either. People say grow your business. My business model was never, and I'm speaking of my day job business. It was never anything that was the type of business model that I wanted to grow. I always wanted it to just be me, because I didn't want, for that business, I didn't want to have employees or any of those headaches. And it served me well, because any company like mine that had employees eventually went out of business because of.
Right, because you don't have to pay anybody, right? I mean, you pretty much just got all your business is all strictly you.
Yeah, but what happens, the financials in the business that I'm in, it doesn't work out to where you can actually hire employees and make any money. A lot of the guys that are in my spot hire people. They call them employees. The customers think they're employees. The customers think that they're covered by the company's workers' comp insurance and business liability insurance, but they're not. The so-called employees are actually independent contractors, and if the customers knew that, they'd never allow it. So there's always this cheating going on that I've always been competing with, and I never felt like competing with it. So I was just made it me. And anybody that's ever tried to do it any other way has eventually gone out of business. So I probably said too much about my day job anyway. I don't like talking about that. I like my this is my main gig now anyway, to tell you the truth.
Heather, I want to say thank you about the compliment. And then Laura, she said, how do you know if someone's a real auctioneer? In the state of Ohio and any other state, you go to it depends on what. In the state of Ohio, the Department of Agriculture. Yes, the Department of Agriculture oversees auctioneers. If you go to the Ohio Auctioneers website, you go to the Ohio Department of Agriculture, you can look up every auctioneer. There's a license number. You can type in my name. I'll pop up on there, and it'll say if I'm in good standing or not. So any auctioneer, you can put in their name or their license number, have them provide their license number. If you do not computer savvy, you can call the Department of Agriculture Auctioneers Division. The lady down there, super nice lady. She'd be more than happy to help you out. So if you're not computer savvy, just pick up your phone, find the number. You can Google the number, have someone look it up for you. And I'm sure almost every state is exact same, because most states you have to be licensed and bonded. Not every state. In most states, you have to be a licensed and bonded auctioneer to sell items that are not your own.
Yeah, I think that's the difference, though. If they're your own items, you can sell away. I mean, there's no laws about not being able to sell your own items.
Right. The law, those Conky states, if you have an auction at the same place more than twice in a year, is then they want to either classify you as an auction company, auction house. That's where the stipulations come in. Like you cannot, even if it's all your own stuff, you can't have an auction every week at your place and it's your stuff. It will not. It will get shut down sooner or later.
Well, I know that.
Who regulates that though?
The Ohio Department of Agriculture.
Oh.
I know that there was a guy that was prosecuted. He was warned. He didn't stop. He was actually prosecuted for auctioning stuff off that wasn't his. But that was what they busted him for. It wasn't anything to do with, doing it in the same place or anything. But I remember there was a time when somebody was trying to go after eBay and say, look, we can't have all these online auctions because they're not licensed auctioneers. And I think, eBay with their pull and everything says, well, I don't care what you say. We're accepting these auctions and people are going to be able to auction stuff off on eBay all they want. And no other noise was ever made of it.
Well, yeah, they had the money aspect, and now eBay finally bent to the states, and now eBay's collecting sales tax.
Right.
Okay. And we're not collecting. If you sell stuff on eBay, Conky doesn't have to collect it. Guapo doesn't have to collect the sales tax. eBay collects the sales tax and is paying the sales tax because the states for years and years said all this stuff's getting sold and no one's getting taxes. Can you believe it? No taxes. How are they going to make it without the taxes, man?
Well, here's the part of that now I have as a business owner. If I want to buy a part for a customer on eBay, which sometimes that's the only place I can find one. If it's been discontinued, I'll find a used one. I buy it on eBay. I got to pay sales tax on that. So now what I have to do is I have to keep track of all the sales tax I pay for the parts I buy on eBay. And when I file I file every 6 months. When I file, I have to say, yeah, I paid so much in sales tax on buying this stuff. So now that's money you can't charge me that I collected on the back end for, I actually have to deduct that from what I send them. Well, it's a major pain to keep track of, but you can't make eBay understand, no, I'm buying this to resell. I shouldn't have to pay tax on it, but there's no complaint department there that I know of. I don't know if anybody knows of a way to, if you're tax exempt, to buy tax exempt on eBay. Let me know because I have no idea.
That's a good question, Conky. I'd have to ask my business partner. He's the eBay guru.
Yeah, I don't know.
eBay is amazing, man. If you guys aren't on eBay, make sure that you get on eBay.
Yeah, there's pros and cons with eBay, ladies and gentlemen, but it's a great selling platform, especially when you have certain items that you're trying to get higher dollar amounts for.
Well, there's something to be said for, like, I had, when you saw Rob's video of him coming out to my place out there, I'm going to have a second sense auction probably this fall because I need to get rid of some vehicles. I need to get rid of some big items that there's no way I can sell on eBay and ship. I need to get rid of a lot of things fast, and I'm going to list them on second sense. And I know that maybe on each individual item, I may not get as much as I would get on eBay, but I'm going to be able to fly through 50 items, list them fast, sell them fast. And, I might get more on some items than I would get on eBay, especially the bigger stuff, because on Rob's auction site, he's got a local following. He probably has a nationwide following, but he's got enough of a local following and people that know that when they buy it, they're going to go pick it up, as opposed to eBay. When you list something on eBay for local pickup only,
yeah, it's tough.
It could be a steal of a deal, but unless there's somebody right there by where you are, it's like a drawback to having a worldwide auction site is the local part of it gets lost in that. And that's why I'm going to list a bunch of stuff on Rob's site, because it's the local part of that is not lost on second sense auction site. It's actually intensified to the point where I feel confident I'm going to get more for my big stuff than if I sell it on eBay. Right, Rob?
Yes. And that's the thing is we've you build up a following of people. You got local, and I try to tell. There's certain items that are great for eBay, and there's certain items that aren't. There's certain items that are great for an auction. There's certain items that aren't. There's certain items that are better to put up, like furniture per se. I always tell people it's always better if you can put it on market. Like Guapo says a lot of stuff. I don't know if you still do, but Facebook Marketplace and things like that. A lot of your bigger items aren't eBay stuff, but you can get better value. There's items that eBay is not for every item, just like an auction is not for every item. There's certain items that are never going to be great at auction, because you need two people that need that item or want that item at that time. And that's like a storage unit, for example. There's storage units out there went for $5, and there's ones that go for $5,000. That's because there's two people that really want that one unit, another one no one wants.
Yeah. Thank you, Paula, for following all of us.
Yeah, that's why in the auctions that I've been having lately, I've just been kind of focusing on making sure that the value's there for every auction lot. And that it's more of a quantity thing, even though I don't get the chance to look up every item or anything like that. I just make sure that even though you don't collect this item as a reseller, you would be interested in this lot because it could benefit you financially. So that's kind of where I've been, with my auctions on YouTube, guys. You guys know, everybody knows. I've been working, dude. I worked all day today. I've been working like crazy trying to get my house together. You two know why. You guys on the other side don't know why yet, but you'll find out soon.
Watch the video.
I think that's the secret everybody was talking about.
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, that's probably it. I didn't know if they were applying it to what we've been talking about here. So that's why I was just I don't know.
No, that's the secret they were talking about.
Yeah, guys, I can't.
That we can't talk about.
I legally can't talk about it. I just it's one of those things. So it's been hard work.
Well, it's not like you're in any kind of legal trouble either. So.
Yeah, Kim, I heard omeprazole was super bad for you, so that's why I'm worried about that too. And then a couple other people I talked about, George gets a heartburn, and when I talked to her about it, she said that she takes a pill every day, and I don't know if I want to take a pill every day.
So.
Sean Goodman.
What Sean Goodman just said?
I got you 4 more subscribers today.
Thanks, Sean Goodman.
Thank you so much.
We got you 5 yesterday. That's 9, baby.
Yeah, that's 9. Honestly, I'm at 13K. Thanks, guys.
Woohoo! 13.
13 big ones, man.
You put out a short today?
No, I didn't put out anything today, unfortunately.
You missed the one I put out earlier, man.
Unfortunately. Which one's that?
It was about Conky passing out at Cedar Point.
Oh, really?
It was Jeremy telling us.
I would not put it past you, man. I would not put it past you, man. Especially on the dragster.
We sat down and ate. Okay, Conky and Orion, they're like, Rob, only thing we want to do is sit down and air condition. So I found a nice little restaurant. We had some barbecue ribs, cornbread, and all stuff. And there's 1 minute, I swear, I had my phone ready. Conky's like this. Sitting there. And I was like, man, just close those eyes.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on A, Conky.
Is that minute. Just that minute.
He was like,
I don't remember that. I must have been.
Yeah, you're about to pass out. That's why.
Oh, that's funny.
It was this close. I was like, man.
All you needed was for that arm to give out, my head to hit the table, and that's it.
It would have been great. I would have replayed it, looped it over and over again, the music in a video. It would just been Conky passing out.
I cannot give you guys that. I cannot give you guys a chance to do that. I mean, it's just, I have to prevent you from seeing me pass out.
Dude, I'm gonna put a sleeping pill in a drink and give it to you.
He's gonna drug you, Conky.
I'm gonna drug you to make sure that we get the footage. and we're gonna have you drive. We're gonna make sure Noreen drives, make sure everything's safe.
That's what friends are for.
And we're gonna get there, and you're gonna.
Your friends won't drug you, Conky. Who will?
Oh my God! Is Conky passed out?
If your friends won't drug you and take pictures of you in compromising positions, who will?
Nobody will ever do that. You have to count on us for that stuff, Conky.
Oh man, I know.
I gotta see what's up with Jeremy, man.
The Jer Bear, baby.
Yeah,
I got a Jer today for the Jer Bear. Someone gave me a thing for Jeremy. They dared the Jer. So I have to do an episode when I find him.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out.
Yeah. My chat disconnected for a minute. Now it's catching up. Yeah, sometimes technology doesn't work the way you want it to. So we've been on for what, an hour and an hour and 50 minutes.
Felt like only
we
10
were
minutes.
On for 6 hours last time. Me and Chapo went for 6 hours. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
It was crazy, man.
Well, another 4 hours from now will be like 2, 3 in the morning, bro.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, we didn't get off till like 2 in the morning, man. It was super fun.
There's like 2 people still watching.
Huh?
How many people were still watching it then?
Like, I don't know. Like, we still had like 100, I think.
Wow. Those people should all get a reward.
Oh yeah. Throughout, like as the auction keeps going, like I just slowly start pulling stuff, like from like my desk and just like giving it for free. Like we gave Bonnie. Oh man, I gotta send you this, Bonnie, if you're still watching. Yeah, bunch of cool stuff.
Tim Higgins said 1 Central Time.
That would be like 2 o'clock here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Bonnie and Kristen were there the whole
that's 6
time.
hours. You guys go on a date.
When's Guapo and Chapo getting married? Pam, probably. And then I don't even talk about marriage.
He said he has to wait for me to get my minister's license where I can marry him in like 30
Yeah.
We're going to try to do the fastest wedding on record.
Yeah,
Rob's going to auction off the bouquet.
I'm going to auction off spots to your wedding. This will pay for your honeymoon.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. There you go. You go.
You can either buy the table of 10 or individual seats.
Our honeymoon is going to be it's going to be the scary like church, broken down church across from Jeremy's house, the Otter Creek.
Oh yeah, that's where you're getting married. Now where's your honeymoon going to be?
The honeymoon's going to be Bubba Q's. We're going to rent it out.
Woo!
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Kristen finally typed in the chat. There she is.
I watched Guapo to the end. I'm up till 3 a.m. every time. That's funny.
Well, what's funny about your lives, Guapo, is you're going live usually just as we're getting ready to sit down for dinner. So I'm like got it on the phone. I'm trying to keep up.
Man. We have such a good time though. It's such a good time. If the energy's right, it's a good time. We have a great time. We laugh.
Everyone's been bothering me about going live.
I'm telling you.
When you going live, Rob? When you going live?
I'll have to start a live. Everyone out there in the chat, if you guys think I should do a live, and what day and time do you think I should do a live?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people said Tuesday at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
I'm just joking. Tuesday at 7:55.
That's 7:30.
We're gonna have Hot Wheels and Pokemon cards and auction and comic books and jewelry and all kind of good stuff.
Funny, man.
With free shipping.
Free shipping, guys. 8 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday, guys. You bid long, you bid wrong. Take a look. Don't overlook it.
That's right. They have an auction tonight, Guapo. They said they're ready.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I watched that one. You went live that one time, Rob, from your auction house, and you auctioned for like 10 hours. I mean, it was. I don't know how you did it.
Oh yeah, dude. That one time, yeah, dude. That was the comic auction.
Yeah, I can auction for, I don't know anymore. I'm out of practice probably now. But I used to be able to, I could auction, my guys would be shocked because I would go up there and just drink my water and sometimes 8-10 hours straight night and take a break. They're like, Rob, how can you do that?
I don't know how you did it.
I'm going to
Rob, you should go live anytime Guapo is bidding you up.
Got this, legend. I freaking love you guys, man. I gotta say, all right, guys. You guys ready or what? What do you
Who's
think?
doing the prayer?
You gonna cut your hair right now?
Huh?
All right, I thought you were about to cut your hair off right now.
No, dude. What if I did? That would
Flipping Adventure exclusive.
Live on AA.
This is all getting donated, guys. All of it.
Somebody in the chat said that some of these places that you donate hair to throw it away. Is that
going away?
Throw it away. You got to make sure that stuff gets, actually gets donated.
Well, I know in Ohio there's I think it's called St. Baldwick Day or something like that. And there's I'm not joking. That's actually when people will cut their hair for like these like the kids and stuff like that. And I don't know, I've seen it on like Fox 8 before. Like they'll have people line up and they're cutting their hair to make wigs for kids that had chemotherapy and things like that.
I think Service Raw was in the chat now. She sends a $5 super chat. Said, sorry, I knew what I missed. Oh, you missed a lot. You're gonna have to go back and watch.
You're gonna have to watch this one. It was all kind of craziness in this. We had Hales in a brief moment and had some things going on. We had Guapo and I discussing auction bidding.
People thought that they were. If you're still hanging in, hopefully you see this. People thought they were bickering back and forth and arguing. They were just
discussing.
No, guys, a lot of, like growing up, like my friends and stuff, I just like naturally have like a high tone. So like it could be misinterpreted sometimes as like an argument, but really it's a discussion. You guys should see how like me and Chapo would like discuss stuff sometimes. She'd be like, is there batteries in the remote? I don't know if there's batteries in the remote. No, I'm just playing. They were arguing because Rob keeps bidding Guapo up.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is funny. No, guys, I'm not cutting my hair, guys. If I cut it, it's gonna be donated because the only reason why I grew my hair is to give a kid of less fortunate that's less fortunate that needs the hair. That's the only reason why I grew my hair. I never had any plan of having my hair long or being considered like a person with long hair or anything. When I grew up, guys, I had like spiked hair. I used to spike my hair. Let me see if I can find a picture. I used to have my hair spiked up. I used to be one of those guys. Rob would probably call me Spike if we were in the same high school.
I used to have a flat top.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I used to have long hair too, Bob. I used to have hair down the hair.
Did you?
Yep, I used to put it back in a ponytail.
Do you have an old picture?
There's a guy that had long hair one time.
I probably have one somewhere, but to find one, I don't know.
Robbie said it. If you're sleeping, you're tripping.
Yeah,
that's something that I say.
We'll be saying the prayer in a minute. I'm going to go see if I can find that picture of Cedar Point real quick, Conky.
All right.
Don't end it without me.
Let me see.
Storage Brats says donate to Wigs for Kids.
Look, this is when I did ESPN work in college.
Hang on. No, that's not you. There's no way. That's Guapo in college?
Isn't that so funny?
Oh, man.
What happened, ain't it? Let me see. Hang on.
That's a Conky's Flippin' Adventures exclusive right
there.
Yo,
that was in 2016. Yep. I was on ESPN, guys, if you guys didn't know.
Wow. Check that. Neat. And Cindy Robinson sent a $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, Cindy.
Super funny. Or even before that, though, this was me before that. Check this out.
Hang on, full screen again.
Before facial hair, guys.
Oh, there's some facial. That's you?
Yeah. Isn't that funny? That's crazy, ain't it?
How old were you there?
I don't know.
That was what, in 2015?
Oh, you Service Straw is handsome Guapo.
6 years ago.
Thank you, Service Straw.
Yeah.
All right, Rob, you found the.
This is the best photo album I ever found in my life. The best photo album, I swear. Full screen me, Conky. Let me show you.
Full screen them, Conky.
This can be a kind of an example. But everything was dated. There's like numbers and stuff. But it goes. Hold on here. I gotta show you. I'll show you some of these. Why I say it's the best photo album I ever seen. Okay. The Canton Bulldogs, 1922.
Wow.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I'll show you something. Now look at where you see these pictures.
Are those baseball players?
Those are baseball players, 1920s. Look at the plane there, Conky.
Jeez.
And these people traveled the world. There's all these different places they went to. They wrote stuff on all the different pictures. You know, usually you just get a bunch of pictures. This has history behind every picture. There's parades they were at, inaugurations they were at. And then, just take a look at this.
In rear of, Boys of Battery B.
Yep, this is
that's such an old picture.
This is World War I.
Wow.
Pictures of these guys were in World War I.
Service Straw, I asked, was it the Canton McKinley Bulldogs?
I don't know. It's like Canton Bulldogs. I don't know if they were I never really did any research. I don't know if they're a semi-professional team.
Well, Canton McKinley's a school.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it was a school. Look at these girls right there next to that car.
Can you see? I like to take those old pictures with the cars and try to figure out what kind of car it is. And
like, guys, old pictures, subject matter means everything. Old cars, pictures of old airplanes. Those are going to be worth more than someone just standing there. I mean, obviously it's a cool picture.
Like ephemera is starting to become really popular.
And Adventures wanted to know if those were teepees.
They were teepees. They were staying. The guys the soldiers actually slept in teepees.
Huh?
Did they?
Yeah. And then there's a picture of me and Guapo here. Just ended up being in the book. I don't know how that ended up in it, but Guapo and I took a picture a long time ago. Oh, check out. Look at this dude on this motorcycle.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Wow.
Speedway, L.A.
No way.
And like I said, I mean, I just want to try to find a picture. The reason I brought this out, there's a picture of Cedar Point, and oh my gosh, this ain't it, but these are cool pictures.
Yeah, I don't even like ephemera, and I could
Was that Cedar Point?
No, this is just like a roadside attraction, Conky.
They would want it just because you can't really see that ever again. There's not many books have those. Yeah,
I mean the pictures like this, like the one guy used to tell me, it's almost like a sort of time travel. This piece of history caught forever. I mean, look at this. They're at a baseball game here. 1920, what did I say, 36?
Yeah, 9/20/36. So that would have been just before the playoffs.
Yeah, and that's like what, Babe Ruth time?
Yeah.
I know it's in here. Of course, I'm looking at it upside down, so there's so many cool pictures in here. Look at this.
Circus children. Oh, wow.
You ever seen the Circus Children?
Huh.
Yeah, they had all kind of pictures from I think the one person actually, their relative was in the circus. And here's the circus actually, see? There's the John Robinson Circus. And they were actually, I don't know if they owned the circus or they ran the circus, but their one aunt or somebody was part of the circus here. There's all these pictures of horses.
And they actually wrote on the pictures themselves.
Yeah, and they're, like I said, every single one has information. It has, some of them have dates, where it was located at. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Everybody's name is wow.
That tells you who they were. And this is the circus train guys that actually took the guys on the train.
Yeah, but it said midgets on the thing.
It did say that, and there's actually pictures of the circus midgets in here. And
are we even allowed to use that word anymore? Or do we
technically no? And I'm actually friends with I don't know if you call them little people. Right here it is.
Oh wow!
And there's, I mean, I could go on. I mean, this book is unbelievable. Once again, I'm trying to find this picture.
Yeah, you can get lost looking at a book like that.
Like I said, it's the best photo album I've ever seen in my life. And then, of course, I probably won't be able to find the picture I'm looking for. But yeah, there's so many cool things and other more circus pictures in here.
Now we need to see young pictures of Conky. That's funny.
Yeah, I want to see young pictures of Conky. I've showed it for a minute. I'm going to look for it, Conky.
All right, I've shown. Hang on, let me. There we go. I've shown younger pictures. I've shown our wedding picture with my mustache before.
Oh, I did remember seeing that.
Yeah,
that was a heck of a stash. I think you inspired a generation of people with that stash.
Hey, that's a 670 stash, man. They know that was the 80s.
Yeah, luckily it was the 70s. You have that stash now, they call that the porn star mustache.
Yeah. That's why I don't have it. Bonnie saw it. She said, I saw that, Conky. Yeah, and so do you think so every picture has markings on it, and those markings add value to the picture. But do you think that they also subtract some because they wrote on the picture, or do you think that has
no? Because they're none of them are like ruining the picture, and I think it would add more value than take away from it. Because I mean, like, there's a picture here that just says New Mexico. Without that, you would never know.
Yeah, I don't think that the wording there's not really much that can take away from something like that. I don't think. It's so rare, Conky. Like, that's why ephemera is worth so much, man, because there's certain ephemera that, it could be a 1-in-1,
Oh, yeah, a lot of it is. A lot of those pictures are, yeah.
No, like, I mean, like a 1-in-1 in terms of, like you'll never see that same image of whatever it is.
Yeah, some of these things are destroyed, gone.
Destroyed, gone. Like, for example, like a Twin Tower picture, obviously it's not a 1-in-1, but like something from the 20s that was Twin Tower like. That's
I see what you're saying.
So. But
where it's in this one, I wonder if it's one of my other photo albums.
Oh, you'll eventually find it, Rob.
Sean, that was exclusive. Sean, I can't show the pictures again. We'll probably show more pictures on a weekly auction. Okay, so next Tuesday, you guys tune in. I'll show you some more pictures. You guys will only trip out more because I have so many different looks. It's funny, man. It's funny, man. There was middle school, high school, college, post college. Spiking the hair. But anyways, yeah, let me say this prayer, guys. We've been online for about 2 hours and 8 minutes. A lot of awesome things were discussed, guys.
I'm going to say the prayer tonight, man.
Hopefully you guys
I got a lot of people to pray for tonight.
Go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully you guys learned a lot.
This ain't the picture, Conky.
Hopefully you guys had a good time while you guys were here. Make sure to subscribe to all of us.
Oh, look at this picture, right?
The horse?
No, the guy right there. He's got like 3 heads or something. There's like 2 guys dressed up and they got like 3 heads or something. Circus picture. I got to find the picture, Conky. I'll find it next week for you. But first of all, this is a serious prayer tonight. So,
all right, here we go.
All right. First, dear Lord, our brother Jeremy's going through a lot of troubling times and a lot of things going on and pressures and stress of life. Just help him get through everything. I know you give us the challenges in our life to make us better people. And the challenges that facing him is just going to make him stronger and better. But just help him through these hard times. And also, all the people out there, we have Deshaun Goodman. He had some issues, so please help him out, Lord. Also, today, the subscriber I went and met, he had some health issues. Ron, please bless him, Lord, and help him through his journey. And as he goes throughout life, he's trying to make his life better and eating better. And let all of us, any of us that have issues, problems, help us out, all the subscribers out there, our whole families, any individuals out there. Lord, hear our intentions, and please heal, help those that need it, and keep guiding us in your direction. Give us your light, O Lord. Amen.
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 Anyone want to add anything?
Man, yeah, I could add all kind of stuff, but we'll wait till next week. I got the prayer next week. You covered a lot. Honestly, we can pray all night. There's so many things to pray for. You can't ever touch up, everything. But yeah, that's why it's good to like generalize, and try to cover as much as a general statement as you can, because there's so many specifics that we could address. The world needs so much prayer that it won't even, honestly, over a night. We could go past the night. So
yeah,
we appreciate every one of you guys out there, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. I want to say formally that I love you, the community, and all of what we got unconditionally, guys. Without you guys, there wouldn't be a channel. So thank you so much for the support.
Check out our videos. Got a lot of videos coming out, guys. All of us got some good videos coming out.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, so we went to Walmart, and I forgot to pack some things, so I need some. I need some foundation.
Conky, listen, you don't need that one. Remember, this is the one. Okay, if you want to get down, Chapo taught me this. If you want to get down, you get the 50 Shades.
That one? All right.
Yeah.
I'll get that then.
That's you, man.
Yeah, that's me.